everybody, it's your boy Alfredo Falcone, and I'm here to watch a game of the helmet ball, and I'm joined by another famous commentator. Hey, what's your name again?
You got to turn your mic off. If you're gonna do that, you got to turn your mic off, okay?
Oh, sorry. That's just a little joke between us, everybody, between me and my good friend.
Chip Brambler as wow.
Whoa, the game is starting off pretty interesting, though. Whoa,
oh my
speaking
goodness.
of starting off interesting, there's a bunch of stuff happening down on the field.
Well, I don't know much about you, but this early for the Jacksonville Dumpster Fires, they're really living up to their name.
Ooh, they almost got one of those turnaround point things.
Yeah,
that was close.
That's the turnaround point. Well, we call that safety normally.
Is that not what I said? What'd I say?
You said turnaround point.
No, I think
things.
you said that, not me. That was a. I don't want to necessarily speak out of turn, but I think that was not a very good pass.
No, not at all. There was nobody there. Hieronymus Fenstermaker famously struggling this season. Although it looks like Willie Eidelberg is getting the start today.
Oh yeah, I think I was supposed to tell you about that. We got a little note saying that Hieronymus did something to some AC/DC of his or something during a practice, and ACD.
It was a torn neck ligament.
Okay,
I'm getting from the press boxes. Handing me the sheet now. It is a tweaked trapezium muscle from headbanging too hard to AC/DC.
That was the one. Yes. So it looks like that Willie guy's in.
Yep.
Funny name, if you ask me, but it looks like the Baltimore Crabs are almost already at the point board place.
Yeah. They're now the Baltimore Crabs came out strong early this helmet ball season, and you couldn't really ask for a better week 2 matchup than the Jacksonville Dumpster Fires. They consistently just one of the worst teams in the league, although that's a very nice defensive play there. I believe that was Boone Frank breaking up a possible scoring play.
And not to go back in conversation like a whole bunch of minutes there, but you were saying you didn't know a lot about me. In case people don't know who I am, and I think this might help remind you of who I am. You probably remember me more when I was a lot littler, and I was running around like a little idiot in the booth. But I'm the son of Frankie Falcone.
Oh, you're Frankie's
my dad,
boy.
Yeah. Who, rest in peace. Sorry.
Listen.
Man.
I don't mean to be but he did die doing what he loved.
Yeah, eating hot dogs eating Frank's,
eating way too many hot dogs.
Way too many hot dogs at a helmet ball game.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did set the record. He did set the record.
If there's one thing you can say about my dad, it's that. There's a lot of other things you could probably say about my dad, but
it's hard to.
Yeah,
he loved hot dogs.
He loved
so
those
much.
He just, whether it was at a helmet ball game or the streets of New York, he loved just going down and getting one of those Franks. Sometimes he wouldn't even wait. He would just say, "Hey, I'll reach right in myself. You don't even. Here's $20. I'll keep them coming." He just reached right into that hot dog water. And
if I had a nickel for every time I saw Frankie Falcone dunk his hand into a steaming trough of pinkish white hot dog water, I would be a rich man today.
And there's a karate chop on the field, it looks like.
That karate chop, known for saying that, yes, they did get the required amount of yards. Wow, 29th so far in passing yards of the 32-team league. The Dumpster Fires looks like 13 yards of total offense so far. That's not what you want to see.
Yeah, I would imagine if you're from Jacksonville, you're probably not such a fan of your own team. I mean, that's probably got to be embarrassing.
Now you say that, but Jacksonville is a very, very popular sports destination. There, the dumpster fire faithful are canonically and consistently one of the most rabid fandoms in the entire Helmet Ball League. They're called the Dumpster Fanatics, dumpster divers, if you will. They do roll out full-size dumpsters to their games. When they do win, they call it trashing the field. They roll out a bunch of dumpsters onto the field and do light them on fire. They get fined.
That sounds like a lot of upkeep.
Yeah, it is a lot of upkeep. They do have the highest paid and most talented, if I may say so, groundskeepers in the league. They've tried to put an end to this practice, but it's been going on for about 450 years, nearly the entire history of the dumpster fires. That has been a tradition. As they do tie the game up, they may be greasing those dumpster wheels outside the stadium, invading the Crabs' home stadium to get a much-needed win, as there is a penalty on the play.
Oh, God, another one of those things, huh? All right. It's famous. Someone took someone's watch, and you can't do that.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, it's an easy mistake to make. Someone illegally fenced a watch on the field.
Oh, sorry. I must have somehow missed the first little bit of it.
Yeah, it's very, very subtle. Very hard
subtle
to notice,
difference.
but they do a little stanky leg before they grab the wrist, and that's how you know it's an illegal it's a transactional penalty, one of 48 transactional penalties in the league, including counterfeit nachos. There's the classic fake helmet ball penalty.
That sounds dangerous.
It is very dangerous, and that's why there are so many of these penalties. It's important to keep the league free of counterfeit goods.
Now, okay, this though does seem like it could bring about a good idea. Now, you tell me if you think this is good or bad. Okay, I think it's pretty good. Just came up with it based on what you said. Now, what if you have a team that's down by, let's say, 14 points?
Yeah.
Like at least 2 touchdowns or more. What if you start implementing, you ever play one of those pinball games?
There's one outside the box that gives you little gumballs.
So in pinball, sometimes, you can get,
big
Tommy
sack.
Neptune.
Tommy Neptune goes down hard.
I know Tommy Neptune. Tommy Neptune and I went to high school together.
Well, he's not having a great day today. The dumpster fire defense
wrapped him up there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You said, go on. You had an idea.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. But, in pinball, sometimes you can get an extra ball. So sometimes you get like a double ball, like bonus. What if you're down by so much that they give you 2 helmet balls?
Now it's surprising that you say that. You might have been too young to remember, but me and your old man did commentate on a game. I believe that was the 68 helmet ball season, where they did attempt to do that in a way to give the league more parity. And it was
Tommy
goodness,
Neptune.
Tommy Neptune. Oof. And the dumpster fires not looking so trashy today. So going back in the 68 season, we did the Helmet Ball League did attempt to increase parity in the league, make games more exciting by adding the multi-ball, which could be earned by you. Number one, you had to be down a certain amount of points. Number 2, you had to hit all of the targets on the field in a certain specific order with your helmet ball. It was pretty complicated. Only came into play 3 times, but when they did, there was massive bloodshed, and we're never going to go down that road again.
I mean, that sounds more like my kind of game if I'm being honest. But
you listen, Alfredo, you were not there. Frankie and I were, and it was just not pretty.
Oh, so we're talking like I don't know, like when you say bloodshed, and like you're talking now as if it was like a major tragedy. So you're talking like SantaCon levels, not like.
Oh
okay.
yes, yeah. It was SantaCon all over again. Honestly,
that sounds, honest to God, that sounds like the worst.
Yep. It was not great. Best of intentions. The road to a helmet ball victory is paved with the best of intentions, but in this case, not so much. As the Baltimore Crabs have gotten the ball back, the Jacksonville Dumpster Fires have not been able to capitalize on any of the great plays their defense has been making. Why do you think that is?
Now, I do think that it may just be that they're not a very good team. So, whoa, they're going for a kick here. Oh, I guess there's not that much time left.
No,
for a moment, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. You got like 20 more yards, but
it's an easy mistake to make. One of the most important things in helmet ball is to always, you see, there are 3 sets of numbers, or there are more than that, but there are 3 most important sets of numbers. There are 2 that don't move a lot and only move when people go in a certain place or the ball goes in a certain. And then there's one that moves all the time, and that one, if you ask the experts, that one that moves all the time and goes down all the time a little bit all the time, that one's the most important one.
Yeah, it seems like you got to keep your eye on that one, and that's the one that I was not keeping my eye on.
Yeah, that one's that one. Yeah, it's very important. Yep.
That's looks like this is the.
There's 5 of them left now, and it's stopped right now, but it will start again when we come back from halftime.
Have you ever been walking down the streets of New York City and felt like every pair of eyes was following you? Have you ever felt like you couldn't get intimate with a sexual partner because of the stanky stench of your scrotum? Have you ever been to a concert and felt too self-conscious to be able to jump up and down and enjoy the music because you're afraid you might waft that smell up into the crowd? Well, then look no further than to the healing services of Scroasis.
A real-life testimony, not a paid actor.
I hadn't left my house in close to 6 or 7 years. I'd spend most of my time inside, reading Martha Stewart magazines, learning new recipes, but really only impressing myself with what I made. And I learned how to cook very well. After hearing about Scroasis and signing up for their discounted 5-session program, I can leave the house at any time of day, and I'll get compliments on how good I smell. I thought it was going to be much more painful, but what they do is essentially...
This part of this patient's testimony has been redacted because of a legally binding non-disclosure agreement all patients are required to sign upon leaving Scroasis.
And just like that, you're as good as new. I chose the chocolate chip cookie smell. Thanks, Scroasis.
See what all the fuss is about by visiting us at one of our many 35 locations spread out amongst 20 different states in the United States of America. Plus, one location in Croatia. Scroasis, for all your scrotum scrubbing needs.
So I was telling him, the game's back on.
Yeah.
We were not talking about stories that are not FCC approved, and Mustafa gets the ball out.
Yeah.
Doing some pretty impressive things there.
The Crabs have the ball to start off the second half, and we'll see if the Dumpster Fires can stay, if the Dumpster Fire defense can stay on fire as they do. Gill there for the Dumpster Fires. DeAndre Gill has been all over the field today.
Wow, look at that. This is crazy. Hey, did you know they give us sheets with people's names on them?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I usually use them to wrap. Here at the Crab Stadium, they do this amazing soft shell crab sandwich. I usually use mine to wrap that up so my hands don't get all greasy.
Ooh, those are
tasty. That's a pro tip from Chip Brambler to you.
I'm not gonna lie, do love crabs very much. Well, one kind, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying, old timer. But anyway, no, I do love
king. Are you talking king crab or snow crab?
Yeah, sure. I like eating crabs. Now I got to be honest. This is probably like my third time ever seeing the Baltimore Crabs like helmet ball team doing stuff. I mean, I was around a lot back in the day, but whoa, that was an incredible pass. I thought that was going nowhere.
They're arguing. It appears as if they're saying that he was inbounds as he received that ball. The big tight end, Lance Kramer. Wow, that was his 700th reception.
Wow.
It's great to grow up with some of these players and see how they grow from. And that's number 701 for Kramer.
That makes a lot more sense. 701st would probably be not 701th. That's what I said. That was just a slip of the tongue.
When numbers go up that high, it's hard to keep track of. It's hard to keep track. There are so many of them.
Oh, that looks like it was a touch point.
Yeah, as a touchdown.
What's it called?
Touchdown
Yes,
for the Crabs. And the dumpster fires are going to have to get something going if they don't want to strand those dumpsters they've parked outside the stadium for their post-win celebration.
And let's see if I can make my old man happy with this one. I'm looking at this sheet, and it says that touchdown was, number 87. It was Noel. One of the two, London.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one. I don't know. I don't know if there's a little umlaut or not. So I don't know if it's Noel or Noel. But one of the, London. I'm just going to say his last name. London made that touchdown.
Yeah.
Good job, London.
Yeah. It was a very, very nice play from London Noel. London, rather. Hodges burning up the dumpster fires on fire as he breaks a tackle en route to a touchdown, and suddenly we've got ourselves a helmet ball game.
That was pretty wild there. I was not expecting that whatsoever.
No.
Who is that? Who did that?
That must have been a fifth stringer. There, he is not on my sheet, I don't believe.
This is wild.
Out of nowhere. Dumpster fires are, was that? So I'm getting actually a word from the local Jacksonville affiliate. That was a winner of a contest, a Jacksonvillian who
play for a day.
It was you know the Jacksonville Play for a Day contest.
Yes, actually I have heard of that.
Yeah.
Now that we're talking about it, I remember seeing the advertisements. I put my name in there a couple times,
Yeah, of course. I did too. People have been asking when Chip Brambler's going to lace him up again, and I've been trying, but huge for that lucky fan to be a part of Jacksonville's hopeful.
Now,
upset.
Not to necessarily help you wax poetic here, but I did not know that you used to play. Where did you play?
Oh, I played all around the league. I had a stint with the Razors. I played for the Drakes for a little bit. I played for the Hive Mind, the Adams. I played for them, and then I just kind of did some backyard helmet ball back in the day. I've been in the league for a while.
So were you like a starter, or were you? I mean, sorry, I'm not trying to say that you seem like you were bad. I'm just. You said that you sort of made your way around the teams. Was that trades?
They called me the mercenary back in the day.
That's a cool nickname.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool nickname. Yeah, but I played fullback. They called me the mercenary because I would just get down in the trenches and
commit some war crimes. I see.
Some helmet ball war crimes.
Now, To point something out here, the dumpster fires, it looks like almost through to the other team, which I'm pretty sure is not.
It's not what you want to do.
It's not what you want to do. Good instinct there, Alfredo. That is not what you want to do in this game. As Heidelberg passes near the hashes.
Impressive throw, for a guy who's not even number one. This Willie seems to be doing pretty good there.
Yeah, Willie Heidelberg making a name for himself here. A little play
action.
I
wonder if that's going to make any difference
fake
for...
looking deep and nearly intercepted.
How do you pronounce this other dude's first name? Hieronymus.
Hieronymus.
So one more time.
Hieronymus.
That sounds made up. All right, Fenstermaker.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to make any issues for Fenstermaker when he comes back from that AC/DC tour or tear.
It was a tour tear.
Oh, tour tear.
Okay. Well, because he was seeing them live. Exactly. It's AC/DC tour tear. That's what it's listed as. And I don't know if I like this. Well, I don't know if I like this decision. Looks like they're going to be punting the ball away. There's not much time left to get something going. They do have 3 timeouts, and their defense has been locked down.
Yeah,
but trusting their defense to get the stop.
They were close enough that if they had to hand the ball over there, though,
that's tough.
Those crabs
it's a tough decision to make.
Yep. Gonna take a hammer to the shell or something. I don't know. I think that's how you do it. Yeah, no, that's definitely how you do it. You take a little hammer. But
and it is lids up for the dumpster fires as it is make or break time here late in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's is that like the hashtag lids up?
Lids up and flame on is the official official unofficial chant for the dumpster divers and the dumpster fanatics.
Sounds like they kind of sound like the kind of team that just like rolls around with non-lit Molotov cocktails in their pockets just like at all times.
You got to be prepared. What are you going to do? You got to be prepared.
I mean, how else are you going to start a dumpster fire? I get it. You got to be prepared for any kind of dumpster fire emergency,
Yeah, listen, it takes there are 3 types of fuel you need to make a fire, right? You got your tinder, you got your kindling, and then you got your fuel. So it's well known that the Jacksonville
you can't forget about the
fire,
4th fuel though, and that's the will. That's the will to do it.
The grit, the will to succeed, and the dumpster fire's showing it right now.
Arson is not for the faint of heart, and I'm not saying that out loud because I'm definitely not wanted for arson in other states. Ooh. Now that was not a good kick.
No,
I gotta admit that.
No, way off course, and the dumpster fanatics are going to be happy with this one because
which of these 2 kickers is the one that did that? Was that Fernandez or was that Matthews?
That was Tyron. I'm sorry, that was Luke Matthews.
Okay.
As Hodges, my goodness. Hodges is making plays all over the field. The walk-on, the contest winner. I wouldn't be surprised if they signed him to a contract.
That seems like it could be okay. Now, Heidelberg.
Heidelberg. Heidelberg hands
that
make
one a different way.
There's a joke here, and I can't find it, but Heidelberg's going to have to dial it in. Finds Elliott.
Man, I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, I believe that was the contest winner's little brother.
Oh, okay.
They're
Elliot Hodges, and so they had to. They didn't want people to get them confused, so they put. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's all complicated. The rules of the contests are arcane and unparsable, really. But as Calhoun reaches.
Now that Calhoun, if I'm not mistaken, that's Calhoun that is related to the Calhoun from Las Vegas.
Yes.
What's that guy? That one's Randy Calhoun. So this
Randy Calhoun, yeah.
So this is Andy Calhoun.
Randy and Andy Calhoun. Yes, Randy and Andy Calhoun
Randall and Andrew.
Yes. Used to run together on the same team as Heidelberg gets taken down.
They've only got one timeout, so they've got to really rush it back. And who's there just taking their sweet time getting back to the line?
Heidelberg spikes the ball, it looks like. Gonna maybe try one more shot at the end zone.
Before they have to try and tie it up.
Before they try to tie the game up.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to have to go for something there.
Oh, and they find Combs. Are they going to call a time? Oh, it's 4th and 1. Big decision here. Do they go for the win? They do not. They're going to let the clock run and have Justin Price.
Now, this time I got the right number, right? I'm looking at this, and I see 21 seconds.
Yes.
I'm surprised they didn't let that clock run out a little more.
Oh, yeah. They definitely could have made
like 20 seconds to the Crabs to do something.
Absolutely. That's we know
that
not
when the
want.
water gets boiling, those Crabs, they get feisty.
Now, well, here's the issue, right? As with a pot of boiling crabs, when the pressure is on and the heat is on, they can't quite make it out, because just as we're seeing there, they're all holding each other back. It's too crowded in that pot. So can they when the pressure is on, can they stir it up?
Neptune, come on, buddy. Neptune, you're gonna have to throw deeper than that.
Neptune,
he can't hear me, can he?
No. They don't have the AirPods in.
Do you mind if I open this window here real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hang on 1 second. Neptune, you're gonna have to throw deeper than that, buddy. Come on. All right, sorry.
Well,
he
for what
kind
it's
of
worth,
did
he did. It looks like that made a bit of a difference.
But they've got 2 seconds.
This is one more play to find the end zone, or we will be looking at overtime.
And they do a short pass. I guess the pressure was too much. They just said, all right, guess we got to go to OT.
Go to overtime.
Old timers. Mm-hmm. That's I think probably what that means. I don't know.
Overtime. It's so I've been talking about that number that goes down, right?
Yeah, and I see. Obviously, you're not going to just immediately end in a tie.
No, so so the way it works is you got 4 of those numbers, right? And then they go down they all go down. They take the numbers. You take away numbers from them little by little, and then once you do that 4 times. Then there's no more number. Then there are no more numbers left, right?
Yes.
So that's usually what happens, and usually by then one team has scored more numbers than the other, right? Usually that's how it usually works. But sometimes when you have no numbers left, then the other numbers are the same. Right?
Yes. So you mean when it's tied and there's no more numbers left?
Yeah, when there's tied and when there's no more numbers left, they have to add more numbers. They have to add more numbers over the other, and that's why they call it overtime, because you have to add more numbers over them.
Okay, got it. I hope you don't mind. I'm writing this all down.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Just between you and me, I get that, like, my dad got to sort of, like, in his will dictate that I get this position from him when he passed on, but I actually don't know. To kind of try to stick it to him, I actually really never paid attention to the sport, so I really don't. Oh boy, wait a minute. I think I just said that on air.
You really got to turn your. That's the first rule of helmet ball.
I just hit the volume.
Crabs are marching down.
Well, I don't care who knows. You know what? I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to learn it for all of you, and I'm going to learn it for you, old man. All right?
Listen, your old man would be proud. We did miss the Crabs really maybe sticking a dagger into the dumpster fire's hopes with that last interception, and we're taking the tape out, we're measuring, but I don't know, it might not even matter, no matter if they're short or not, because
hey, what's that robot guy's name again? You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, John Hamm.
Okay, John Hamm. I have a joke I'm gonna send to him. He's gonna like this one. I think I'm gonna send him this joke for, like, if he ever has to do a dumpster fire game, and if they lose, he can take the trash out.
In all of my, you're already a natural, Alfredo. In all of my years of helmet ball broadcasting, the dumpster fires have been around the league for upwards of 5 centuries. It's the first time I've heard that one. That one's great.
That's, hey, look, I may not know all the positions and all the penalties and all the ways you get points and stuff, but I can come up with some zingers.
Yeah, you got heart, kid, and that's all that matters.
That was one right there from Matthews, making up for the one he missed earlier.
Yes.
He just wanted
absolutely.
some drama. I think that's what he wanted. I think he just wanted the drama of it all.
Time is now running out. The numbers are running out for Jacksonville, and it looks as though it may be another rough season for the dumpster fires, leaving those dumpsters out the field. They will not be able to trash the field tonight.
But hopefully we can all get trashed together. Everyone, there's a bar just 2 blocks from here. It's called Calhoun's. Not related to the guys who are on the field. It's totally different Calhoun family, but I know them well. We should all go there. First round of drinks is on me. Second round is on this old timer right here, Chip Brambler. And then every other round after that, you have to find your own tab. But we can all get there. Pretty sure they can fit us all in. I think there's a max capacity of 50, but there's like, what, a couple thousand of us? I'm pretty sure we can squeeze it.
Ooh, so we can make it work.
Let's all meet up there. And let's get wasted. That's what I'm talking about. Can I condone that on air? Probably not.
You really should. You gotta know when to mute your microphone.
Okay, well, sorry about that. I will probably get a fine for that one. But, hey, Dumpster Fires 13, Crabs 16. There we go. See, I just did a good thing.
Yeah,
that's
a sports thing, Alfredo, yeah.
Great. I'm doing the sports well. Gotta tell my mom. I'll see you next game, because it's Alfredo's time.
Don't Rambler the Brambler.